Tonight, several members of the Trump administration reportedly resigning as a result of the attack on the Capitol. They include the First Lady's Chief of Staff, Stephanie Grisham, who previously served as the White House Communications Director.
Also on the list, Deputy Press Secretary Sarah Matthews stepping down immediately, telling Fox News our nation needs a peaceful transfer of power.
Former President George W. Bush releasing this statement on today's attack, writing in part, "This is how election results are disputed in a banana republic, not our democratic republic. I'm appalled by the reckless behavior of some political leaders since the election and by the lack of respect shown today for our institutions, our traditions, and our law enforcement."
Former President Barack Obama also condemning today's violence. He writes in part, history will rightly remember today's violence at the Capitol, incited by a sitting president who has continued to baselessly lie about the outcome of a lawful election as a moment of great dishonor and shame for our nation. He adds, right now, Republican leaders have a choice made clear in the desecrated chambers of democracy. They can continue down this road and keep stoking the raging fires, or they can choose reality and take the first steps towards extinguishing the flames. They can choose America. Many lawmakers are still stunned by today's attack. We're hearing many of their concerns tonight.
WGN's Dana Rebick is here with more on that. Dana.
Well, I had a chance today to speak with several Illinois lawmakers reflecting on what took place at the Capitol today and hearing their frustrations over what led up to it.
So I was in a different location and was just headed to the floor because it was I was supposed to speak at 2:50, and at 2:45 I was in the tunnels underneath the Capitol complex headed to the floor when I was turned around by the Capitol Police.
Senator Tammy Duckworth sheltered in place along with other members of Congress for hours, reflecting on the situation unfolding at the Capitol, wanting to get back to business as soon as it was deemed safe.
I think it is paramount that we certify the election results today. I would not be deterred from carrying out my constitutional duties by a violent mob.
Incited, they say, by President Trump.
We are in this moment today because we have an individual in the White House who is incapable of that basic understanding of our history and the beauty of our democracy, and too many have enabled that to continue unchecked. And that may sound partisan, but it shouldn't be.
Tonight, Illinois Republican Congressman Rodney Davis tweeted, "There's no excuse for what we saw today. It's unpatriotic and un-American. Political leaders from Congress to the White House have an obligation to be voices of reason and calming in times of national crisis. That time is now." Some lawmakers also placed blame on the Republicans who objected to certifying Electoral College votes.
What we learned today is that their activities help to feed and in some ways encourage what the mob did. And in doing so, they're eroding democracy itself.
As far as a call to impeach the president, Senator Tammy Duckworth said she didn't feel it could be done in the 2 weeks Trump has left in office, and she felt that it wouldn't help the situation.